Israeli officials are saying that the effectiveness of the Israeli Iron Dome has dropped from 95% to 65%. So it's showing that the Iron Dome isn't impenetrable and that Iran can easily defeat Israel if they wanted to, and that they can easily attack Israel. Without the help of other nations, Israel will be done for if Iran continues to attack Israel and their right to self-defense after the Israeli government decided to attack Iran.
An Iranian ballistic missile slammed into a building complex in Beersheba in southern Israel overnight. Fire crews arriving quickly. Israeli media, quoting the military, report air defense systems here malfunctioned, providing no additional details.
No surprise they didn't want to provide additional details, showing that their Iron Dome is not working the way they want it to. Uh, According to other news sources, the some of the missiles that were launched malfunctioned and blew up in Israel.
The new strike is close to a hospital Iran hit yesterday, causing dozens of minor injuries. Iran claims the hospital wasn't its target, but a military complex nearby. NBC News has confirmed the hospital is within a mile of an Israeli military intelligence compound. And
Okay, so they got a military complex within 1 mile of a hospital. Why is Israel using a hospital as a human shield? This is their justification for attacking neighborhoods and hospitals and stuff in Gaza, claiming that they're legitimate targets because they're in densely populated areas. Why is Israel having a military complex in a densely populated area?
today's attack was even closer to it. The back-to-back strikes in the same vicinity appear to be part of a troubling trend for Israel. A senior intelligence official in Israel telling NBC News Israel's renowned Iron Dome missile defense system had been 90% effective, but that it's gone down to 65% in the last 24 hours. And that Israel's warning time after Iranian missile launches, previously 10 to 11 minutes, dropped to 6 to 7 minutes, suggesting Iran is using faster, more advanced missiles.
From what I've read, they're using hypersonic missiles, and this is something that the Israeli government and their Iron Dome can actually defend against because they just move way too fast, and that they're cheaper to build and launch than the interceptor missiles that the Iron Dome uses. What, it's like $20 million for every missile that the Iron Dome uses? And the Israeli government just doesn't really have the funding to continually refuel their Iron Dome.
Prime Minister Netanyahu blaming Iran's supreme leader for targeting Israeli civilians.
They're targeting civilians because they're a criminal regime. They're the arch terrorists of the world.
Israel's
That's funny because the Israeli government has been targeting civilians for almost 2 years now, killing Palestinian civilians, and he wants to claim that Iran are terrorists for that while he's doing the same thing. So that means he's also a terrorist, yet wants to pretend he's the victim after attacking Iran. This is just what Zionists love to do. They love to pretend to play victim while being the ones to start the attacks and be the aggressors.
defense minister going further, saying the Ayatollah should not continue to exist, while diplomacy to end.
Okay, so what, the Israeli government can say that one nation shouldn't be able to exist when they always act like everybody's anti-Semitic when they say that the Israeli government shouldn't exist? How does it work that way when the Israeli government says a nation shouldn't exist, and that's not racist. But when another nation says that the Israeli government shouldn't exist, and that somehow becomes anti-Semitic.
Or at least pause the conflict, is now gaining steam. Israel is continuing to pick apart Iran's military and nuclear program. New Israeli military video this morning showing Israel destroying more of Iran's air defense systems and Iranian drones. Israel says it has now taken out 2/3 of Iran's missile launchers.
With the amount of lies that the Israeli government has said and been proven to be lies, it's hard to believe that they've actually taken out 2/3 of their missile systems. Uh, I mean, maybe it has happened, but I'm very doubtful about that due to the fact that the Israeli government has been caught in tons and tons and tons of lies.
A new diplomatic push is now underway, with Iran's foreign minister in Switzerland today meeting with European officials. Before those talks began, he reiterated Iran's position that the country cannot negotiate as long as Israel continues to attack. Savannah?
Yeah, no nation should be forced to concede peace with Israel as long as Israel is continuing to attack them. Uh, every nation has the right to self-defense, and just because it's the Israeli government doesn't mean they can't fight back against them. Claiming anti-Semitism and racism doesn't work when you're the ones attacking first. It's not racist to use your right to self-defense against another nation.